Alright guys, so I got something very interesting to share with you guys. It is a Phoenix cluster Amaryllis with a really strange card, KOTODAMA OTK, and I guess technically you could FTK with this, but it's a really cheesy deck, and interesting though, because at first I was like, okay, it's really cheesy, it just must be like a really difficult OTK to pull off, but it really isn't that hard with the amount of cards that you can have in Sylvans to just start sending cards to the graveyard, potentially, because it is something that you reveal a card, but pretty much the deck is all monsters. But it's a very interesting OTK, and that's why I want to share it with you guys, because I've never even heard of this card until now. But anyways, KOTODAMA has the ability to, if there are face-up monsters with the same name, you destroy those monsters, and since his opponent happens to be playing Red Eyes, he's going to be able to just completely get rid of all of those. But there's another effect that we actually need to actually pull off this OTK. So, as long as there's a monster with the same name on the field, if another one would come out, it automatically gets destroyed by his effect. And that's how you actually pull off the OTK, or I guess you, like I said, you can FTK, but it might be a little bit difficult. But it is a loop OTK, and basically you just keep on banishing plants, and that's why there's a bunch of Sylvans. The reason why he's using Princess Sprite over here is just to send cards to the graveyard, and now he's going to be summoning this card, and I'll pause it real quick. But anyways, Phoenixian cluster, Amaryllis, has the ability to not be special summoned except by its own effect, except for this other card, which you're not going to be using anyways. But if it attacks, it's destroyed after damage calculation. If this card you control is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you get to burn your opponent for 800 damage. But during the end phase, you can banish a plant type monster from your graveyard, then special summon this card in defense position. So basically, he's gonna be able to summon one. So the way that this OTK works is you need to get 2 of these in the graveyard and then some plants to burn your opponent for game. So he's gonna go ahead and summon another one, but it's destroyed because of KOTODAMA, and then it's just gonna start this loop, which it just keeps on destroying itself, and it keeps on come back by getting rid of a plant monster. So there is the loop. So thanks Glues for sharing this, because I like seeing cards that I didn't even know existed, and that they could pull off some OTK, or technically FTK if you have Heart of the Cards. I mean, you can lawn mowing turn 1, right? But I know some of you guys might want to see like what else is in the deck, but I'm gonna go over, like, we'll do a ghetto deck profile over here. But pretty much, guys, it's like Magical Merchant. There was also Gallus the Star Beast. So this lets you reveal this card in the hand, and then you send the top card from your deck to the graveyard, and everything's pretty much plants. There's really very little explanation needed for the deck. But it's just a bunch of plant type monsters, and then on top of that, there's like Lone Fire Blossom, just to dump the cards in the graveyard. You only need 10 plants, and again with the Sylvan cards, well, there's that the Exceed was actually brought out. The Princess Sprite over here, it's pretty easy to pull it off, but interesting, and I like interesting cards. Seeing some cards, people will be like, this card sucks, no one would ever play this, and then it pulls off an OTK. It's kind of interesting, but anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the vid. If you did, make sure you guys give that like button a slap Reno, and hit that subscribe button for more Yu-Gi-Oh videos.